Joining us now is Matt Nuccio with Design Edge and the new show, Toys of Our Lives. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. Donna, how are you today?
Excellent. Design Edge, you kind of grew up in toy royalty. What was that like? At least 30 years ago or something, right?
Well, it's kind of crazy because I can't really say what it was like because I don't know what it was like not to grow up like that.
Oh, that's cute, but I get it.
Yeah. Oh, I grew up in the toy business, and from the time I was knee high, I was on toy packaging and stuff, and then just came along and been part of a very predominantly strong design company.
So Design Edge recently won a Taggy.
Yep.
What is a Taggy? And congrats.
Sure, thanks. Well, the Taggy is like the Academy Award or Grammy for toy design. It's our first one. We've been nominated a couple of times. I actually didn't expect to win. And I kid you not, I was literally walking out of the restroom trying to figure out where the bar was when I heard my name get like announced. I was like, oh,
Really?
wow, I got to run upstairs.
Did you have to like run over the chairs? Was it one of those chariots of moments?
I just pushed everyone aside.
You said, hey, wait, that's my name. That's my name. But sincere congratulations. Matt, what's so nice about Design Edge is that they are known for helping the industry in so many ways, whether it's through the United Nations, through safety, through packaging, through design, right? Walk us back. Was it your parents that kind of started Design Edge?
Well, it's a great story. So my dad started the toy industry in the late 1960s working for Ideal Toys, and then he was at Aurora, and then around the time I was born, he got on board with a company called HG Toys. They were a small toy company. By about 1984, they were in the top 20 toy companies in the world, which was pretty darn good. Within 3 years, they had bought into some bad real estate and got in trouble, and the company got acquired, and my father didn't want to move to Chicago. They were acquired by Superior Toys, which made mainly gumball machines.
Okay.
So my father was like, okay, I'm just going to do some freelance. So he started freelancing out of the garage, and my mother, who's an illustrator and an art teacher, she joined in too. And then my sister and I were drafted from day one, and the rest is sort of history. Yeah.
There you go. Now I know you're also an artist, so I guess you kind of, inherited some of that
Oh
talent
yeah.
as well.
Well, it's that kind of family business. It's not like we own a deli and any of us can put together a sandwich. Like for some odd reason, everyone in my family has artistic skills, including both sets of grandparents. It's just there. It's almost, I would say it's inherent, but who knows?
Yeah, my family too. I come from a long line of artists and showmakers and salespeople, and I don't know. It's just kind of what I always grew up with. My grandparents used to make party favors.
That's
right?
cool.
So I've never had a party that I haven't enjoyed myself, right? And you were here recently at my annual 48th annual Christmas cookie
Yeah, I
exchange.
gained 15 pounds. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're so welcome.
It's very nice of you.
We've been collaborating a lot lately on different things. I'm so excited because we are launching Toys of Our Lives, and you are going to be the host.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So people throughout the years always come up to you and talk about their favorite toy.
Oh, unsolicited. I could be anywhere and people would be like, oh, you make toys. And then within 5 minutes, they're trapping me in like the men's stall at the back. They're asking me like what my favorite toy was. They start telling me everything about their favorite toy. And, as we started talking, everyone's got that story.
They do.
Everyone's got that favorite toy. Back in the green room before, I was talking to the gentleman who owns Chitty's, the cheesecake.
Yeah, Mike, yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't get to finish the conversation with him because there was so many people there, but I was very enthralled. He, of course, wanted to tell me his favorite toy, and he was really big into Hess trucks. And then he walked away, and I'm like, damn it, I missed an opportunity right there. This guy, he started a food truck business.
Oh.
There's a connection there, right?
Absolutely.
So every toy, your play patterns affect what you become later in life, or they are a symptom of what you will be eventually in life.
Hence my show and tell.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So Matt, you had asked me what is my favorite toy, and I do have a lot of different favorites. Obviously, I grew up with the Barbie years when she had her townhouse and she had the elevator that went up in it. I'm talking about Barbie as if she's like a person because she is now, right?
She absolutely
But
is.
show and tell. I've looked so long for a working show and tell. I don't remember what happened to my original one. And then I found one, and I was like, eureka. Because these older toys, obviously, for me, was something on my journey, right? And I work in television.
Mm-hmm.
So the concept of Toys of Our Lives is going to be just that. You're going to be talking to celebrities, musicians, comedians, all different types of people about how playing as a child might have helped us have a career in the arts.
Yeah, and like, listen, we can talk an entire episode just about toys, or we could use that spark to figure out how their career got to where it got. So, like for instance, you're
You
on
want to
TV.
turn it on? I think
Yeah.
it's going to work. I don't.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we
Let's put
go.
the
Here we
needle
go.
on
You guys, this is a show and tell, okay? So the way that it works is you take the needle and you place it on the record.
And it came with all these different little.
Yeah.
There's all. It was actually. It came out in 1964. Actually, General Electric, which is, if you didn't know, Thomas Edison founded General Electric. So the natural progression in technology here. This item when it came out was $29.99. In today's value, that's a $300 toy.
$300 toy.
$300 toy.
That must have been hard in like the 70s to come up with $300,
But
right?
you know,
Yeah.
but GE thought, you know, since we've got a record player here, like this is something that you could use for many years, and they were correct. It was a big hit for about a decade.
And so the way that it works is that there's a little light bulb in here that runs the screen, and we're watching a film strip. And as the record, this is a record for those of you that don't know the digital age now, but this is a record, and it advances the film strip. And so as you're watching it, it's telling you the story, right? It's pretty exciting.
What I love is this classic 60s veneer, this orange, that's awesome. Yeah, it just reminds me of like all the plastic cups my grandmother had in her house.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's also nice because you think about televisions now, Matt, and they're just flat. They're flat to the wall. This is hardy. This thing has like a lot of bells and whistles on the inside of it. But to toy makers,
This is the original iPad.
What?
This is the original iPad.
The original iPad. When you're thinking now about the future of toys, what's happening in the industry? I don't know where I'm reaching. I'm like, is this
Well,
it?
I'm going to watch you
Turn
struggle.
to the left?
No,
Watch
you
me struggle?
You got it.
Okay, wait.
Ready?
Got it?
You get, nope,
This way?
other way,
The
other
other
way,
way?
other way, other way. There, one more click. There you go. You got it.
Oh, there we go. And I know you're going to be getting, I'm going to be getting some fan mail about this to ask me, about how much I love this, because I really do. But we want to know what your favorite toys are too.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, what is the state of the world now for toys?
Well, it's crazy because the market keeps expanding, and everyone looks at me and they go, "Oh, I thought kids were playing video games and using iPads." They are, but they're also still playing with toys. And at the same time, we've seen this phenomenon called kid-adulting. So there's adults playing with action figures, collecting dolls, building massive collections of things. Board games. Board games are bigger than ever. 20 years ago, all the small board game companies were barely, they were all struggling. They were hanging on because everyone said the golden age of board games, or the silver age rather, was the 80s with Trivial Pursuit, and Pictionary, and all that. So they kind of felt like it all teetered off and people were sick of games. But then now, especially during the pandemic, everybody was playing board games. And puzzles, another thing. Puzzle business was very tiny. It shot up 1,000% during COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Insane.
Now, I've gotten a chance to be at Design Edge at the headquarters, and it's fascinating to even be there. But you do have people come and pitch you on their toys and things like
All
that.
the
And
time.
you also help. You will help mentor those types of toy makers
Yeah,
when
so-
you can.
Well, I'm heavily involved in the inventing community in general. So that kind of started off, I got a position in the Toy Association, which is our industry, governing body there, our trade association, just doing some educational stuff with inventors. From there, I got asked to be on the board of the United Inventors Association of America, which is the country's largest inventor advocacy group. It's a nonprofit. It's all about education. We're born out of the United States Patent and Trademark Office. So I've been doing that for quite some time. And then last year around this time, I was asked to go down to Switzerland, and they gave me a seat in the UN under IFIA, representing independent inventors in the United States.
That's really huge.
So through all those connections, I'm very easily found if you're looking for people that I can help you with inventing. So people bring me their ideas, and the hardest part is, if I don't see their vision, I don't want to just do it to do it. I have to be on board. So it's kind of hard sometimes to tell people no. But you have to.
It might not be time yet. Can we talk about the thing that's making a comeback yet? Almost?
Unfortunately, I can't. I'd love to.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's called a cliffhanger, which means that you're going to have to tune
but
back
I,
in.
But I can say, I can give
Yes.
some big hints that
Okay, good.
a very successful inventor who had a massive line in the 1980s that did gigantic numbers.
Yes.
She brought me on to be the agent for all of her toys, and then I had seen that this one great item was in her portfolio, and I said, "Well, what's going on with that?" She said, "Well, it's 30, almost 40 years ago. Nobody wants that again." And but it was her baby. She said she had tried to bring it back a few times, and it never really worked out. And I was like, well, retro's bigger than ever. The 80s are huge now, and I got a deal with one of the largest toy companies in the world, and they're bringing back the entire line. and the product's set to be on the next season of Stranger Things.
Wonderful. That is so exciting. So with Toys of Our Lives, the intention is that we want to showcase celebrities, athletes, business owners, musicians, comedians.
Yeah, I like comedians.
To talk about, I know you do. You're
And
funny.
models. I also like models.
Oh, I forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
of course, we need to include those models. But the idea is for us to kind of touch back on yesteryear and then also talk about what's happening today. And it's going to be fun. I think you're going to go to like toy stores and you're going to do some shopping.
Well, we got some great stuff lined up.
Yeah, we do.
We've been really, this is, it's, sometimes things that just seem to come together, and this is one of those.
It absolutely is. I thank you. I'm looking forward to our journey together because it's fun because you don't want to grow up and neither do I. And now we don't have to, right? And our audience doesn't have to grow up either. Thank you, as always. So Toys of Our Lives. And,
cheers.
Cheers. Oh, cheers. Cheers. Cheers to us and cheers to you. Please look for, I'm only going to be executive producing. I'm only behind the scenes on Matt's show, but Toys of Our Lives coming to the airwaves very, very soon. Thanks for watching.